Will the new hit single from rising star John Mullins have him soon forgetting about us little people? Who really is the preacher man named John Lockwood who is running against 5 other candidates for the City Council Ward 12? And why? Why was a Tennessee woman arrested for chewing on the mane of a horse? These questions and so much more will get answered today on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely. Woo! I know, John, right?
I love the intro.
A little over top, but it's all good. Forget about it. Here we go.
He doesn't wonder what it's like on the ground in Afghanistan. He's been there, serving our country and defending Lady Liberty.
Absolutely.
It's the Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's conversation.
Dun, 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 dun. Good energy today. Good energy today.
Yes.
And how y'all doing? That's my y'alls. I'm working on them. My name is Joe Padula, host of the Joe Padula Show. I'm a former soldier with the 2nd Brigade Combat Team Strike. Boom. 101st Airborne Division. Air Assault. I got to tell you, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready for some real talk. I am ready for some real facts. I am definitely ready for your real opinions. And I'm definitely ready to party with a purpose. That's the goal. That's the mission. Absolutely. What's up, Bay?
Nothing much.
It's good to see you, Bay.
I see you.
How
too.
are you today?
Okay.
Okay. All right. We're already doing the rhyming. Okay.
Doing a really good job with that.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, man, this might be his last time here. Okay?
Stop.
Okay? You know, it was a good run. He's been on the show quite a few times. We seen him when he first started, and then we saw him perform and do some great things, not only just here on the local level, but boom, on the national stage and on the TV sets of all across America. But he's got a new hit single out. Dude, I was rocking out to it, not only just the other day when you sent it.
Yeah.
Okay? But on the way in here, I picked up Bay, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, Bay, check this out. Bay, listen to this. It's called Better Man, huh?
That's awesome. Yes.
How you
better
doing, man?
I'm doing good. I'm tired, but loving every moment of being tired.
Yeah, you got to be tired because I'm watching you on social media and you're blowing up on there. Your Instagram. Look at you go on Instagram, bro.
What is he? I don't even know.
Look at you go.
All I'm doing is just posting.
With your 10,000 plus followers.
All I'm doing is posting.
Good for you.
Lord have mercy. Swipe up. That's all I need.
I can't break that 5,000 mark on Instagram.
Honestly, ma'am, what a hump. What a hump to get over.
You know what the problem on Instagram for me is?
What?
So I decided to stop posting like shirtless pictures. Okay?
Why?
And then I just plateaued.
Why'd you just stop?
Because my mom started following me.
Oh my! Joe.
Okay. We're gonna be honest here. All right. But hey, I'll tell you what. Speaking of social media, if you're listening, okay, the iHeartRadio. How are you out there? Okay. And hey. Don't forget to hit that follow button on the Joe Padula Show with iHeartRadio, all right? Stay up to date with everything that we got going on. Plus, if you want to see what the heck is going on inside the studio, just go to the Joe Padula Show Facebook page. Look for that blue check. That's the real Joe Padula, not that fake account. Yeah, I know.
Was there a fake account?
Yeah. Fake Joe Padula, right?
Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
Faux Padula?
Yep. Same thing on Twitter, too. They made a fake Joe Padula account.
Hey,
But
they just want to be you.
You know what? It's all good. It's all good. But make sure to share this on your timeline, all right? We got an issue right now with Facebook with the shadow banning. And it's all right. Hey, you know, I got some political views that I back up with some facts, but some people that moderate this channel doesn't care for it. But that's okay. We need your help. Hit those likes. Hit those hearts. Hey, hit those angry faces like my mom does. Hit those angry faces. And share it on your timeline and in your groups, okay? We will get into John Mullins.com in just a moment with the new release, the new single. But real quick, let's give a shout out to our guest on deck, ladies and gentlemen. There he is, John Lockwood. What's up, John? How you doing?
How you doing?
It's great to see you. Oh, look at that! He's got so much energy. His camera is glitching. Do you see that?
Again.
Where's intern Shane? I got no intern Shane today. Plus, also we got Matt, who's going to be hanging out with us in a little bit too. He's let me tell you, when it comes to audiovisual and broadcasting, this guy is legit, and he's a Jersey boy. Fist bump.
Joyzy.
Joyzy. Well, let's do it, okay? Let's go right. Oh, there's Bay.
Hey, how's it going?
I need intern
Hey,
Shane
Bay.
here. I need him. I need him. All right. So where's our guest? Oh, there he is. There he is. John Mullins.
Oh my!
One of my favorites.
Speeding down a country road.
Man, bro. Hey, what a journey so far you've been
What
on.
a crazy journey.
Crazy journey. Before we get into the song Better Man and the video, can we play the video or you just want the audio?
I'd be glad for you to.
Yeah, you're okay with us playing the video?
course. Yeah,
Because I
yeah.
love the video.
I'm a big fan. Brandon Kaywood killed it.
Yeah.
He's an incredible videographer.
Wow.
Out of Georgia.
Out of Georgia. I do declare.
What?
It's my Georgia impression.
That was a really
That's-
interesting Georgia
That's
impression.
Hollywood.
That was so.
Oh, that's Hollywood, Georgia?
Yeah.
I do declare.
Oh, you're talking about from Mannequin? Is that from Mannequin?
Oh, remember Mannequin from the 80s?
Hollywood? That sounded like
Hollywood?
something Hollywood would say.
Oh.
Sorry, moving on.
Hollywood.
Okay. I'm just messing everything up.
I loved him on Designing Women. That
Oh,
guy.
my-
Yeah.
Why do I know this crap? But John, let's see. You've always been just a real quick back brief on your history.
Yeah.
Tennessee guy, right? Where are you from originally?
Originally from Philly.
Right.
And then moved down to Florida, rested, planted my roots in Virginia.
Virginia, y'all.
And then I've spent since 2005 in Tennessee, so yeah.
Right. And why do the move over here? Why come to the music?
College.
College.
Then after that, I came to Nashville for a writing development thing.
You went in college,
Tennessee Temple University.
and
Tiny little university for for opera performance.
yeah. So you opera trained, opera background.
Yeah.
Now, was your intention to become like an opera singer?
No.
No.
So opera's like ballet. It's a base for all learning. Like if you're learning how to use your voice, it's opera because it's like the best technique and most all-around steady technique. Just like ballet. If you want to learn any other dances, you probably should learn ballet first to get your foundation.
Interesting.
So yeah.
So after college, okay.
Yeah.
Is that when you met your wife? Is that why you stuck around here?
No, I met Whitney in 2007 at college. We both lived in Lynchburg, Virginia, Sarasota, Florida, and Chattanooga, Tennessee at the same times. We finally met in the third city.
Wait, so when you were in Virginia and Florida, you didn't know who she was?
No.
Even though she was living in the same town?
Same town.
At the same time?
Yep.
That's crazy.
And we met in the third city.
Is that divine?
Yeah, it is divine intervention.
Right?
I'll tell you that.
Now, you do write a lot of your songs regarding your wife, right?
Yeah. She's the inspiration for a lot of them. Yeah.
And including this one, Better Man. And again, johnmullins.com. Check out the website. All the links to the YouTube videos, okay, the Instagram account, the Facebook page. The Facebook page, too. Look at you with your Facebook followers. Look at this. Good for you with your 23,840 people following you on Facebook alone.
Seriously?
Yeah. You don't look at these, huh?
Here's the deal. I see that there's followers on there, but I mean, what I love is being able to keep in touch with everybody. I like just to post content and see the interaction and see the likes and comments and go live and that type of stuff. I thrive off of that. Every once in a while, I'll see the numbers, but they surprise me a lot.
Well, and I don't want to harp on it because we're past the Voice, okay? But I loved your appearance on the Voice. Your appearance is on the Voice.
I loved it so much.
I mean, you're the only guy ever on that show to get a hug from Blake Shelton,
seriously?
right?
I don't know that I was the only guy, but I will tell you what, he gave me 2 hugs that day, and he said it was the best day of his coaching career on The Voice, and a lot of really good things happened.
I don't know. Of course, I really tried to do my research and Googling and YouTubing and trying to find Blake Shelton.
You search Blake Shelton hug.
Getting out of his chair to embrace and go hug a performer right after their
It
performance.
was crazy.
I mean, unreal. Did he smell like Gwen Stefani at all?
He's no, he just smelled super clean.
Well, it's all
Did he
good.
smell? Maybe Gwen Stefani smells super clean.
You know what? Maybe Gwen Stefani smells like Blake Shelton.
Maybe.
Oh, I don't want to hear that. It's my girl. It's my future wife.
My girl.
My girl. Listen to that voice. But boom, and then you start taking off. I mean, that's when I really started watching your social media take off. Not that I stalk you or anything, but
No, that's what kind of lit the fire. Yeah. That's so there was a little spark.
Yeah.
The thing about The Voice is it's an incredible step.
yeah.
On a path. It's an incredible step on a journey, and whereas there's steps are all different sizes. Maybe The Voice is just a little bit of a larger step, but it's something to help propel. It's a good spark to create a
Agreed.
fire, but it honestly created a fire underneath of me.
Right.
And it's like, you know what? Let's do something. Then I get home and there's COVID. So moving on.
Right, and which leads to, here it is, okay? Because boom, last time you were on the show was March 20th. All right?
Really?
March
Okay.
20th, 2020.
Okay.
And I was listening to the former episode of our interview and everything, and then when we were discussing news, this was when COVID was really started to become story after story after
Really,
story.
yeah.
Right, so the shutdown. So here it is. You're live music. You're a musician. Events are all closed. Your business is shut down.
Yeah.
What do you do? How do you survive?
Well, so I was lucky. I'm lucky to have a wife who is a successful entrepreneur. Secondly, as a musician, I had actually saved like a good amount of money in a music account to prepare for something like this, or to prepare for maybe if there was a hiatus or something like that, especially with The Voice, because you never I can't talk too much about it, but with The Voice, like you're gone for extended periods of time, and sometimes those happen within a week's notice. So we had a little bit, we had basically a fund set up for that, and a fund set up for Better Man release and everything like that. So super thankful.
So the song
for that.
Better Man was in the works at this time.
Better Man was in the works since last January.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
January of 2019.
19. And so, it just recently became what it was with mixing and everything like that. But I will tell you what, Joe, it has been quite the journey getting this song finished, and the video and everything like that, and like the span of time and The Voice in between all of it. It's been incredible.
Right.
It's been a really cool journey.
Now, have you been able to perform? I noticed a lot of the performers during this shutdown doing a lot of household performances.
Yeah, so I went maybe a week or two just, going live in the house and doing those types of things and live because I was really lacking. I really wanted that interaction with all of with my family, my page family. You know what I mean? Like the people who follow my music.
Did you call them your family?
Oh my gosh!
I love that.
My family.
Your family.
Family.
That's a tough one to say, though.
No, it's you don't want to call it. Fans is a cool term. Whatever. Like,
Yeah.
But when it comes down to it, these people are supporting you. These people are part of your family, and they're so that's the support that they give is crucial. And so being able to connect with them and go live and everything like that. But I will tell you what, things started happening with Better Man, like getting ready for that. A couple really fun things happened that are coming up in the future. Things that got me so busy that I wasn't able to go live as much. And so I've missed it. I'm excited to do it some more.
Good.
But I've seen a lot of people going live.
I want you on the stage. See, I don't care for the people performing in their basements.
It's interesting. It feels
they don't sound as good, to be honest.
I put some of my effort into doing like those side by side duet videos.
Yeah.
I put a lot of effort into that actually, and so preparing new content maybe with not being live, but the live is cool. But I've got 2 shows in Memphis coming up this weekend.
Good for you.
So I'm
good
very
for
excited
you.
about
Yes.
that.
Please plug those shows if you don't mind.
Yeah. So 2 shows at the Tin Roof Bar in Memphis, on Beale Street. Friday night from 6 to 10. Saturday night from 6 to 10. I will be playing from 8 to 10 each night, but I'll have Ryan Clark with me those 2 nights. He'll be playing 6 to 8. I'll play 8 to 10. Ryan Clark's an incredible artist as well, so it's going to be a blast.
Are you nervous about performing live? Me neither.
I'm not nervous. I'm excited.
Yeah, good.
I will tell you. There are times like on The Voice and everything like that. I was super nervous, like not quite trusting what I can do or trusting my voice and trusting what I've worked on.
Why the doubt? Was it a lack of faith in your
No, it's
in
the
God?
pressure. It was the pressure. Stop, Joe.
Sorry. Trying to start the pod.
No. You're gonna get another email.
Bay, our first hate mail on the show came in 2014 when John was on the show. Yeah, Yeah, and yeah, the Dark Lord reference was made. And hey, but Jesus Christ is my Lord and personal Savior, and I have no hesitation saying that. And He is my Maker and Creator. But we made one Dark Lord joke, and all hell went loose with the emails.
There was something.
They called the station.
Did they call?
They called the station.
I thought you got an email or something.
I got
okay,
the email.
You got the email.
They
and
called the station.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
It was that was an interesting situation. I think also that was when it was like super snowy and we had to travel up here in the snow. Wasn't that it? It was crazy.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of the haters, there's got to be a couple haters out there, right? Anyone that wasn't very supportive of you? And you don't have to call them up by name.
No, I'm gonna be honest when I tell you I don't think I ran into anybody who was just like, nah, like.
Why is it we get all the haters?
I'm really sorry. I literally have the best family. They're incredible. They're so supportive.
Yeah.
They're so great. And even with the different rounds through the voice and everything like that, there's nothing but love.
Yeah.
And it's been so uplifting. It's been so incredible. And with the new, you know what? I was doing an interview today. With her name is Lily Brooks O'Brien. She is an incredible actress.
She's single.
She's 13.
Oh,
and she's she's an incredible actress. She's on a Netflix series called the Big Show. I think Big Show. Something, the Big Show. And I met her out in California. She wanted to interview me.
Very cool.
And so we did an interview, and she was like, "Can you sing part of the song?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." Somebody says, "Shut your mouth, you sing like a whale." And I was like,
"Wait, to you?"
because I was like, and I was like, that is freaking hilarious. I think people started like hating on that person.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
3 minutes later, they're like, just kidding.
Yes.
So I have that one hater. Yeah.
But
yeah, everybody's going to have some type of opposing whatever. But I will tell you what I keep my eyes on is the positivity, and what I thrive on is the positivity. If you don't, you're just going to spiral.
Right.
So,
man, any bad habits picked up along the way?
Smoking.
Did you? Yeah.
Just kidding.
I was gonna say I got cigars. We'll do cigars.
No,
you can't smoke.
No,
not
I can't.
No,
I'm not gonna.
Have you ever been tempted?
No.
What about alcohol? I mean, you're not a big drinker. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, it's
never
not,
been tempted.
No, it's not even that. It's just not a thing for me. I don't know. Like, I
hardcore drugs.
Yeah. No, not since the accident.
Oh my God.
Just kidding.
I love it.
No, I mean, you know what? I don't even know. I stick to. I guess the one bad habit, honestly, would sometimes be self-doubt. And I know that you're like, oh, you're trying to be too vanilla with that, but literally, self-doubt is probably one of my worst bad habits.
Where do you think it comes from? Back in the day as a kid?
I think it comes from...
Who bullied you?
Nobody. No joke. I loved school.
Good for you,
I'd go back to high school now if I could. But...
usually people who didn't get bullied were the bullies. Just saying.
Just kidding.
It's not true. He's not the bully.
No.
He's not the bully.
No, I would tell you, I don't really know where it comes from, and I feel like there's sometimes that small little voice that's just like, what you're doing is not good enough, or what if this doesn't, blah blah blah. There's so many what ifs, and I want to make sure that every duck is in a row just for this video, for this song.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Everything.
The song, the lyrics itself, it's about you having doubt and screwing up and asking her just to, hey, I'm working on it.
Yeah.
Give me time, give me patience.
Relearning how to communicate, and so many different things. It was these last 4 years have been crazy, Joe, and you know about most of it, so, yeah. And
we're about to play the video here, okay?
Oh, yeah.
And you can get it. You can check it out on YouTube, okay? Again, JohnMullins.com, okay? Go to the website. Yeah, no H.
Never.
No H. No need for those H's. But what are some of the lyrics that we should be looking for when we play this?
The first line. It's only human nature just to give up on somebody that you don't understand. Like, even today, even in today's age, with different sides of different spectrums, whether it be political or whether it be religious, whether it be anything like that. I'm not going to be here taking a religious or or I'm not going to be here taking a political stance or anything, but
Do it.
we all spend so much time hating on people that don't share the same views as us,
Right.
that we don't concentrate on enough making a difference.
Understood.
Or being so incredibly kind, or making the actual change that sometimes we just give up. We just give up on trying to befriend people who have different opinions than us.
Well, I agree with you, and especially, I'm never going to change my point of view or my opinion if someone's being a jerk to me.
Yeah.
You know, and
But you'll listen if they aren't.
and that's going to be vice versa. You know, if I want to convert anyone to my train of thought,
Yeah.
you know, I got to talk to them. I got to conversate with them.
And so this, I mean, that whole, like, love everybody. Just, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's only in human nature to just give up on somebody that you don't understand. And we'll dive in. Are we diving into the story behind this song a little bit later? Okay.
Yeah, we're going to play the video, and then we're going to dive
We'll
into
talk. Let's talk about that, because honestly, the whole song, it's the lyrics, every single thing, every single verse, even into the bridge. It's just me opening up my heart about the whole entire situation.
Okay.
So hope you guys like it.
Ladies and gentlemen, make sure to get Better Man by John Mullins, and here we go. I believe this is it. We'll find out. This better be the video. There's no intern Shane today. I'm all alone.
Shane.
No, that's the song. I need the video. Oh, shucks. Sorry for the lack of professionalism. Not really, actually, but... Okay, good. Oh, that's the video. Okay.
Oh, I'm just now seeing these comments while you're pulling up that video.
Yeah.
So I have some of my family.
Oh yeah,
on here.
Yeah.
And
fill that time.
They're like, what you said? What are some of your bad habits? And somebody said Starbucks.
Oh.
Starbucks is your bad habit.
Is that true?
Yeah, Whitney and mine we have way too much Starbucks. Whitney says Joe. Whitney says hi.
What's up, Whitney? How you doing?
People, what's up, Carrie? Hi, Susan. Wes Foster says, hey, take a stand. Take a stand. Hi, Jen.
Wes Foster.
Love you, Susan. Hi, Lori. Super excited for you and Whitney. Love you, Ashley.
Why? What are you super excited for them?
She said, super excited for you and Whitney. Couldn't happen to a better man. I see what you did there.
Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, let's try this again. Here we go. John Mullins. Almost there. I need intern Shane. All right, let me get you on the big screen there. Boom. And absolutely. See, right now, Matt's like, you amateur.
He's nodding his head, too.
It's like an amateur. All right, here we go. Better Man. John, I'm going to need you to stall a little bit more.
Is that downloaded?
No, that's the problem.
Oh, wait, you need to download it.
Yeah. I'm downloading
Also,
it right
let's talk about some people. Okay, Stephen Hux, what's awesome? How's it going? Stephen, Joe Padula, can't imagine you being unprofessional, Frank Baker said.
Oh, yes. Well, hey, I've been doing pretty good today, right?
Yep.
Not
Megan, what is up? How are you? Thank you guys for joining. Oh, my gosh, Brittany Blair. What up, boo-boo?
Who's Brittany Blair? Never heard of her.
Stop. Never heard of her.
Okay. She like refuses to come on the show now.
Megan, Sonic is definitely a bad habit. She's not even here.
Okay. Where is she?
She moved back. Did you not know she moved back to Utah? Yeah.
For what?
So she moved back to Utah.
thought she was a
She got a
teacher.
great job offer there.
Good for
She
her.
moved there.
Oh,
And
she's
so-
missed.
Yeah, she's incredible.
But I'll tell
miss
you
her.
what.
I miss her so much.
We're gonna we'll just play the
Thanks,
song.
Adam.
Okay, we'll play the song.
Okay.
All right, and then we'll dive into the video afterwards.
Sounds good.
Sounds like a plan. Here we go. Okay, John Mullins, Better Man.
It's only human nature just to give up on somebody that you don't understand. I know you got a million reasons to let me go, but now I'm asking for another chance. We can make this work, I would do anything for you. I didn't know I was wrong, whatever I need to keep you up. better man for you. I will learn to be a better man for you. Yeah. First we're yelling, then we're screaming, and we're getting in the moment. Then you tell me to get out the room. I know you're afraid, it's why you push me away. But I will always come back to you and tell you we can make this work. I would do anything for you. I didn't know I was wrong. Whatever I need to keep you to be a better man for you. To be a better man for you. And just because we're going through some hard times doesn't mean we need to give up. I don't wanna give up. Just because it isn't exactly what we thought doesn't mean we need to give up. Please don't give up, no. I would do anything for you. Whatever I need to keep you right. Will learn. Be a better man for you. Be a better man for you.
John Mullins.
The first time Better Man has been played on radio.
Man, wow.
Thanks, Joey P.
No, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate your
Thank you, man.
sound.
Heck yeah.
What's the, I saw already you uploaded the video to YouTube. You already got hundreds of views just in a freaking couple hours.
Okay.
Okay, that makes me a little jealous, but whatever. It's not about me, it's about you.
I think it's in the thousands on Facebook, I think.
I'm sure it is. I was just on the YouTube and the freaking Facebook, and you did your sample on the Instagrams. Hey, don't forget to follow this man on social media, okay? Because as you can see, he's professional, he's polished, he's got a sound, he's got a mission. I just got a couple questions about that last song, if you don't mind.
Of course.
Okay, you keep singing about the hard times,
Yeah.
okay? What are the hard times for you?
4 years ago, my wife, Whitney, fell and hit her head
Uh-huh.
on concrete, and she knocked herself out.
How'd she fall?
She slipped on liquid at work,
Oh, no.
and she was a teacher, and the kids were in the room and everything like that.
Oh,
So it
no.
was weird, and it was rough. So she fell. We went and got her, and we were like, took her home, or took her to the hospital, sorry.
Uh-huh.
And they were like, you've got a slight concussion. It's fine. Go ahead and go home. And
That
whatever.
day?
They did scans. Yeah. And so we were like, okay, this is fine. So she tries to go back to work that day, and she calls me, and she's like, you need to come get me. I don't know what to do. I am having a panic attack, and I'm having anxiety, and I can't even function. So we took her home, and I'm going to make a long story short. Over time, she started losing speech and motor functions. She hit herself, like, I can't remember if it's a right or left, but it's where it controls the speech, motor functions, anxiety, like all these incredibly deep things.
Yeah.
And so we went from me playing 4 shows a week and, selling jewelry, and her working as a teacher, to me selling jewelry and Whitney, trying to heal at home, and we had doctors coming to the home. We had a therapist.
What were the doctors saying?
One of the doctors, the problem is we couldn't get the right answers. And it was really difficult because with head trauma or head injury, I feel like it's all wait. It's like hurry up and wait and see what gets better. And then past that, it's once it hits, I think he said 13 or 18 months.
So how long was she physically and mentally disabled for?
She is still on a healing process. We say that she's 85% recovered.
What?
She still suffers from.
And how many years ago now?
4 years ago. 4 years ago, and she still suffers from extreme anxiety, and it's something that we never understood beforehand. It's something we never knew because she didn't suffer from it. So developing that, and then she couldn't leave the house. She couldn't be around people. There were doctors coming to the house to try to help her with short-term memory loss. They were trying to help her with a bunch of different things. And so I went from, playing 4 shows a week to making sure that we came home, get medicines, and do whatever we can, and doctor's appointments, and then, wash, rinse, repeat. And I would do it 1,000 times over because that's what a husband does. A husband
Any part
takes
of
care of his wife.
and any part of this time you're like, okay, I got to give up the music thing.
Well, music just as a natural thing just kind of took the back burner because Whitney's my priority, of course.
That's right.
And she's my wife. And so music kind of took the back burner a little bit. And I was co-writing every once in a while, but I would work. I just work, come home, we would do what we need to do, and wash, rinse, repeat. And about 2.5 years after that, everything all came to a head, and I just was able to write. It wasn't Better Man, but I was able to write another song, and it's the first song I had penned by myself in 2.5 years. And so that was kind of the restart, the rebirth, the renaissance of music for me. And so we were able to do that. Some incredible opportunities happened with the company that Whitney sells their clothing, and so. And Better Man was born right after I wrote that one song by myself, and then I was like, you know what? Let's talk about like the nitty gritty of what happened, and then Better Man was born.
Right, because that answers. I guess that answers my question about when you're singing about giving up.
Yeah. So.
Don't give up on me.
Yeah. When Whitney started losing her speech and motor functions, she also had extreme anxiety. And imagine being like, whatever your worst fear is, like whatever would cause you to have a panic attack, but you're not able to even talk and put words together and even to put sentences together. For me, it would be like being on a taking off airplane. I have to take medicine to fly. Lord have mercy. Okay. But being on a taking off airplane, I would have the worst panic, and you can't even communicate what it is. And so we lived for 2 years like that, and she had a hard time communicating, hard time putting words together, a hard time talking. So we had to relearn how to communicate. And sometimes when you're learning that, you're like, well, is it me? Like, what am I doing wrong? And she would feel guilty.
She must have felt so frustrated too.
She felt frustrated. She felt guilty. There was it was the hardest season of our lives. And so it got to the point where I was like, I'm going to do every single thing I can to be what you need. And because I'm not giving up on this. Right. This isn't exactly what the bridge says. Just because it isn't exactly what we thought doesn't mean we need to give up. No, when something's not exactly what you thought, you work harder for it.
To be a better man.
To be a better man.
Now I get it.
Yeah.
I get your song.
Yeah. I spoke too long about it, but I really hope you
No,
get it now.
I love it. John, I appreciate you, brother.
Bay's asleep. Oh, see
No,
him? No, he was like, I'm done.
Bay,
just kidding.
Any questions for John?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
Thanks.
That's what's up.
I really appreciate it.
No, I appreciate you coming on here. I'm sorry that the video didn't work out, but I'll tell you what. Go watch the video.
Yeah, go watch the video.
On John Mullins Official on Facebook, okay? Go to johnmullins.com. That's John. The link is right in this live video feed, by the way, and in the iHeartRadio app. But, yeah, click on that link and definitely go and check out the video.
Yeah.
Boom. Boom.
Boom.
So when are you going to forget about us after this gets picked
I
up?
never forget about you guys.
Now, what's the next step? I mean, does this get who pitches this to labels and what have you?
Yeah, so the whole my best friend in the world was asking me this. My childhood best friend. He was asking me. He's like, what do you want to happen with this? And what I want to happen with this is I want this to be the snowball you build before you roll and make the snowman.
There you go.
And so what I'm hoping is that this is a great foundation for getting back, for musicians, period, needing to get back on their feet from this whole thing. And I want to come out of the gate strong. I also want to give my family, something incredible that they can hold on to. And within the next month and a half to 2 months, fingers crossed, if everything goes well, you'll be hearing another single from me.
Let me tell you. I mean, the timing is perfect.
Thank you.
There really is. You got your foundation fan base built, and it's large numbers, and it keeps growing with product like this and stories like this, and not just putting out songs, but putting out lyrics that mean something. That is impressive.
Thanks, Joey P.
Oh, I love it, and the best is yet to come.
Thank you.
Oh, forget about it.
I can't.
I can't. JohnMullins.com.
Thank you, guys.
Definitely
Thank you
fun.
for having me on here, Joey.
I forget about it. I can't.
I won't. I promise.
We're whispering to each other. I wonder why my mom follows me on Instagram. She's trying to keep tabs on me. You got to get me a wife soon, man.
Dude, we'll work on it. Promise.
Okay? I need to find a wife like yours.
Yeah.
Okay?
She has a sister. Oh, she's married. Moving on.
How's the marriage? Is it rocky?
Rocking. It's rocking. It's
Hey,
nice.
yo,
It's a good
it's
marriage.
rocky.
It's a good marriage. Hey, yo.
Yo, the
Adrian.
marriage ain't going so well.
Stop yours.
Biggie. All right. Coming up next, who really is the preacher man named John Lockwood that is running against 5 other candidates? Did you hear me? 5 other candidates. That's 6 total candidates that are running for City Council Ward 12. It's crazy. Well, he's got a mission. He's got a story. Let's hear it. That's coming up next on the Joe Padula Show, where Clarksville goes to party with a purpose. Absolutely.
This is Casey Bryant with Local Clarksville. Don't forget to download our app to find local places to eat, shop, and play. You're listening to the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
Water dogs scuba and safety. There's a whole world to discover underwater, and at Water Dog Scuba and Safety, they're here to help you explore it. Veteran and locally owned, and whether you're already an expert diver or beginner seeking adventure, Water Dogs offers private and scheduled dive trainings for all ages. Get those kids, but no dogs. Go check out their Facebook page. Look at their underwater videos. 681 North Spring Street, downtown Clarksville. Go say hello to Rich and Cecil and the team at Water Dog Scuba and Safety.
Welcome to Journey's Eye Studio of Clarksville, where one-of-a-kind vintage and modern furnishings are awaiting your arrival. Journey's Eye provides the special touches ideal for homeowners, businesses, realtors, and designers alike. The handcrafted Journey's Eye pieces are created in Clarksville, with unique items collected from around the world at affordable prices. Meet and greet Jody and Steve at 131 Franklin Street in historic downtown Clarksville, and visit online at journeyseyestudio.com. Journey's Eye Studio, enhancing your home and business surroundings.
The following is a paid advertisement for legal services.
Hello, Clarksville. Lawyer Wayne here. Yes, I am a real lawyer, and yes, I have 9 kids. Do you know what the number one complaint about lawyers is? It's not how much they cost or even how good a job they do. It's that they don't return phone calls. Well, if you go to lawyerwayne.com, I've got my cell phone number on there. You put it in your phone, and if you need a lawyer, text me. You can come down to my office at 120 South 2nd Street. We can talk about your case. I offer free consultations. Know your rights, know your options. LawyerWayne.com.
Hey, this is County Commissioner District 8, Tangi Smith. And when I'm not saving the world or prancing down the halls of the White House, I'm listening to the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
Joe Padula Show, absolutely. Hey, on camera now. Hey, if you want to check us out, go to the Joe Padula Show Facebook page, click like, scroll down, boom, you see the live video feed. Make sure to hit that notification button as well. Good to see my Jersey boy, Matt. He's on camera. What's up, man? How you doing, brother?
I'm all right, Joe. How you doing?
Why are you moving? You're leaving Clarksville.
I am. You know what? I picked up a job for the government teaching overseas. So I'm going to Germany.
In Germany. Das ist gut.
And Aussie is good.
Well, I'm glad you're hanging out here today, and I wish we got a chance to get you on more regular in the previous, but yeah.
Send me a message while I'm over there. Just realize your show starts at midnight my time.
Perfect. Oh, he'll be up. He's a Jersey boy. He'll be up.
Jersey boys never sleep.
No, they don't. Even with all that wine, they still don't sleep. All right. It's good to have you, brother.
Thank you, sir.
Good to have you. Also joining us in studio, boom. What's going on, John? How you doing, brother?
Good. How you doing?
John, I got to tell you something. I mean, politics this day and age, and don't get me wrong. You know, your federal elections, so important. Your state elections, so important. But nothing is more effective than your local politics.
You're right.
And not for nothing. So many people don't even give it its proper due when paying attention to local politics. Because not for nothing. For some reason, that's not in the mainstream media, or it's just not sexy news. Hey, what you decide in November for your backyard, it's going to affect you immediately. So let's sit down with John Lockwood, who's running for Ward 12 against 5 other candidates. 6 candidates. Ladies and gentlemen, John with that NH, Lockwood. All right.
How you doing?
It's good to have you, brother.
Good to be here.
All right, so a veteran guy, right?
Right.
Thank you for your service, you know.
Thank you.
You know, it was an honor to serve this country, and I tell you, I couldn't do 29 years total?
No, 20.
20. I couldn't do 20 years total.
Yeah.
No way. I did my 5, and, you know, it was an honor to serve, you know, overseas, here, back home, but 20 years. What'd you do in the service?
I was a mechanic.
Mechanic, an 88 Mike.
No, that's a truck driver.
That's a truck driver. What's a mechanic?
When I was in, it was a 63 Bravo. Now it's a 91 Bravo.
My God.
But I had to retire. I was stuck in the same unit for 5 years, down in 2nd BCT.
Strike!
5 old dudes.
Strike, baby! Woo! I love it.
So I got out.
And a first sergeant, so it's good to see you, first sergeant. Absolutely.
How you doing?
But now, okay, you get out. When you got out, I mean, I see you on Facebook and everything. You're a preacher, man.
Yes, sir.
I mean, you went to college for it, the whole bit.
Yes, sir.
And, so now Pastor John, how was that transition from a first sergeant going, hey, push, give me 20, Johnson, push, to going to a preacher?
I was in ministry while on active duty. I worked with a ministry group called Ministry to the Military when I was stationed in Germany. Came back to the States, was active in a local church. Then when it came time to retire, I just kind of weighed out my options. I was already, like I said, actively involved in church, working at a church on staff. And so I decided it was time to get out. I'd been through some difficult issues. I had a 10-year-old son that was diagnosed with a malignant brain tumor. He was 10 years old, so we went through dealing with that. And through much prayer and good doctors, he's fully recovered.
100%.
100%. He was supposed to be under treatment for 5 years. After the 3rd year, the doctor would come from Vanderbilt to Fort Campbell Hospital. He said, son, I don't need to see you anymore. There's nothing wrong with you. You know where my office is if you need me. So he's been cancer-free for 25 years now.
Praise Jesus.
He's been married for 17 years, has 3 kids of his own. So we went through some issues trying to decide what to do. Right about the time I was supposed to retire, if you've been in the military, you know how they do. Hey, you just came down on orders for Korea.
That's right.
No, that ain't happening.
I can't do it.
They said, oh, you don't have a choice. I said, I bet I do. So I dropped my paperwork, and I was in good with my chain of command because I worked at a higher level, and I just kind of walked into my battalion commander's office, said, hey, I got a paper I need you to sign. What you got? Oh, retirement. Oh, this is good, man. I'm leaving too. Signed it, and I was gone.
Gone.
They said, oh, you can't do it. I retired, was on active duty. I worked other jobs along the way. I've been
Here in Clarksville. And you've been in Clarksville for 20-plus years, right?
27 years.
27 years.
This time.
You're right.
I was stationed. This was my first assignment in the Army in the 70s and my last assignment in the Army. I left here in 1981. I was like, thank God.
Right.
13 years later, got orders to come back. It's like,
Unbelievable.
oh, man.
And you've seen the growth of Clarksville in that time.
Tremendous growth.
I mean, from back then, I've only seen pictures and numbers, you know? And then you look today, Montgomery County, when the new census comes out, look for 240,000 to 250,000 people. That is a massive city.
It is.
Now, what made you decide to be a part or wanted to be a part of the political side of the city?
I have a belief system that if I don't make an effort to do something to affect change, I don't have a right to complain. Just like not voting. If I don't vote, I should never say anything about what's happening.
Well, what are some of the things that you possibly have complained about in the past that you want to help make that change?
Well, we can all complain about traffic.
Yes.
I live just on the other side of the interstate past exit 4.
Right.
Anytime you drive down Wilma Rudolph, you can go any day, any time of the day, there'll be a wreck at the overpass at exit 4.
Right. Do they schedule that? What is that about?
They do.
They
There's always a
schedule
like, like it's your turn. Hey, Johnson, it's your turn.
It's crazy, but not just there. You know, they've done things in the city they've gotten better. My thing about growth is that we need to be proactive, not reactive. It seems like we widen the road after we got so many cars we can't get down there, rather than, okay, we're going to build a new mall. Okay, well, let's look at roads and things like that. And, you know, being fair to the city, they've done some things with Dunlap Lane, Ted Crozier Boulevard, trying to take traffic off of Wilma Rudolph.
That's right.
So they are doing things now. With,
Warfield Boulevard
Warfield
looks
Boulevard.
good. And that was a state and county and city work together.
Right. The thing about that, I hear that every time I go and we have a meeting. Well, that's a state road.
Right.
Okay, so it's a state road, but if we push our state officials, you know, people like Bill Powers, Curtis Johnson, these other folks, hey, push our projects up. You're at the state level. Push our projects up. We could see things go.
And you
Trenton
got
Road is
Trenton. Oh
48.
my God! We just
You know?
I just got a friggin' heartburn. You mentioned Trenton Road.
It's crazy.
I've never hated someone for making a left turn in my life until I got onto Trenton Road.
Right.
They're just trying to go home, and I hate them. It's unreal.
So imagine living in the ward that has the most traffic.
Right. That is Ward 12.
Ward 12, because you have Wilma Rudolph Boulevard. You have Trenton Road.
It's exit
Trenton
4.
Trenton Road divides Ward 12 and Ward 8.
Yes.
Northeast High School side up to Gibbs Lane is the ward, but then it goes all the way to the state line the other way on the right side up to Woodstock subdivision. But then it goes down Wilma Rudolph, behind Chick-fil-A.
Johnny, I love it.
On Kennedy Lane, going back that way, the subdivision's back that way.
Yeah.
Then it goes to the other side. You got the mall, Old Russellville Pike.
But everyone's been complaining about these roads for years. What needs to be done to fix that?
We need to push our projects higher. We need to push our elected officials at the state level.
And you got no problem contacting them and like, hey, you know, state senator, I love you, but we need this, right?
I used to work for Bill Powers. I have no problem calling him up and saying, hey, what are you going to do for us here?
Right.
He's running for office, too.
Right, absolutely. He's running for a re-election. Isn't that crazy? That's 2 years already. That's crazy. Unreal. All right, traffic, boom. What are some other issues?
I have my platform is all about principles. Principles matter. I believe in principles of leadership, accountability, and transparency. We need to be held accountable as leaders on how we take care of money, being, you know, good stewards of money.
Right.
It's not my money.
No, it's not.
But I need to be conscious of how we spend that money. In the past, now, this is not my first time. I ran for Ward 12 in 2012 against Jeff Burkhart and came out really close. He got me by about 400 votes.
Wow.
So, and I've had my name on the ballot for mayor, Clarksville City mayor, twice. I said, I'm going to just try this. I'm going to see what happens. I didn't put any money into it. I just had my name on the ballot. Went to a couple meetings and stuff just to kind of feel out how politics work in Clarksville. So I did that twice. But when I ran for Ward 12, I put all I had into it, money, everything, to see what would happen.
It's not cheap, huh?
It's not. It's not. I mean, I think I spent just in mail-outs about $2,400.
Oh my God, forget about it.
You know, that's signs another $1,500–1,600.
Right.
It's not cheap.
Speaking of which, I brought an advertising contract. If you don't mind signing before you leave, okay? It gets you 30 commercials.
At the very bottom it says taken care of.
Yeah,
by Joe Padula
taken
Show.
care of. Yeah, pro bono, right? Free. Now, okay. the city, it's transparency, absolutely,
Right,
the whole bit. Traffic, we get it. Now, as for it's 5 other candidates you're running against.
Right.
I mean, when you entered, were there 5 candidates, other candidates running, or?
No, when I
So why is there 5 candidates? Why so many people? I've never seen so many candidates run for one ward before.
okay, let me back up. When I ran for mayor the first time, there were 8 people that ran.
Right, for mayor.
The second time there was 10.
Uh-huh. Oh, my God.
Okay. When I ran against Jeff Burkhardt, it was just he and I in 2012. But now he can't run anymore. His
Right.
time has expired. So now everybody wants to get in there. I only knew of one, and because she had contacted me last year and just said, hey, I'm just going to introduce myself. I'm planning on running for city council. What do you think about it? How did you feel about the things that you went through? I said, well, it is what you make of it.
Right.
There's going to be people not like things that you say. There are going to be people that, but being a pastor of a church, and I get that all the time.
Oh, I bet.
That's not new stuff for me.
I bet. Now, all the other people running, you get along with them? You have any issues, or?
I don't know any of them.
Okay.
I've met them. And
Right.
The only face-to-face I had, it wasn't even face-to-face. We did a Zoom.
A Zoom to Zoom?
Zoom to Zoom with
Yeah.
Clarksville Now yesterday,
Uh-huh.
and I got to see each one.
Right.
I have spoken on Facebook with a couple of them, just, hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
Best of luck to you. And but that's it. I've never met them in person.
Well, my future goal is to get everybody in here in the studio and just have a conversation. I don't want to call it a debate or anything, but just talk to each other.
Right.
I mean, yeah, it's going to turn into a debate, but we'll call it a conversation. But JohnLockwood.com. All right, there's all great information about John on there. Again, that's John without an H.
No H.
Right.
Yeah, no H. Only the cool Johns have.
This is the no H table.
Yeah.
Right.
Get your H's out of here. All right.
Get your H's.
But I got to tell you, man. Well, I would have to say a lot of eyes, even outside of Ward 12, are on this race. Why? Because exactly what you just said. I mean, you're talking about Exit 4, Exit 1 areas, and it is the booming area of the city.
And Exit 8.
Yeah, and Exit 8. I mean, boom. The realty over there, forget about it. Oh,
You know that the city had bought 300 acres over there by Exit 8, and they've annexed it into the city.
right.
So if you live in Farmington, you might see that coming your way too. I mean,
Interesting.
there's other things that the city has plans. They're looking at the new growth plan comes out for 2020 to 2040. And they're already talking about the projected growth areas around Exit 8. If you go down Tylertown Road,
Oh, it's the next Wilma.
well, when they open LG, all the traffic now goes down Tylertown to go to work.
Right.
We've had so many trucks, tractor trailers, try to turn right off of Trenton Road
No, don't do it.
onto Tylertown, taking out the guardrail.
Yeah.
That the guardrail has its own Facebook page.
Yeah, right. That's right.
Gary.
Right, Gary. Yeah, yeah. Truckers.
And that's at exit 8?
Yeah, that's at Exit 1.
4? Oh,
yeah.
4 is the problem exit, though, right?
Oh, they're all a problem exit.
Moving on.
But when you have
And
trucks
they're-
trying to make deliveries to LG, and and it's not them, their dispatcher tells them, because they see on the map that you can go down this road.
Poor O'Connors.
The guardrail has its
Yeah.
Has its own Facebook
That's
page.
right.
Gary.
It's not verified yet, then.
What's that?
That's good. It's
Gary.
Gary.
You'll see people
Gary the
post,
guardrail.
Oh, they'll post pictures. Oh, there's another truck
Yeah.
up on Gary.
Crazy. Well, I wish you the best of luck, sir.
Thank you.
No doubt about it. And I hope to get you in the studio with everybody else here soon. Yeah, that'd be
forward to
fantastic.
it.
Yeah, me too. JohnLockwood.com. He's running for Ward 12. Check out his information and send him a message if you got any questions. I'm sure he's a pretty transparent guy.
Yeah, and if you want to see me face to face, I'll be holding a meet and greet this Saturday at Alana's Table at 620 Dunlap Lane from 1 to 3.
Cool place.
Come by and check me out
Cool place. And that's this weekend.
this Saturday.
Right. Again, for more information, go check him out on Facebook, too. But JohnLockwood.com. No doubt about it. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
All right. Strike. The 5-0 deuce.
That's it.
On the loose.
Don't forget about it.
Black Hearts. Don't forget about the Black Hearts. Such a historic unit. 5 presidential unit citations. 5 pucks. Yeah, take that, Rockasons. Yeah.
There you go.
No offense to our Rockason people, but take that, Curry. He take that, Besto. Yeah, boom, boom, boom. All right. All right.
Oh, my
Okay, sorry.
Joey.
Sorry for Sergeant. Let me go to parade rest. All right, coming up next, I got just a couple local stories that we got to hit up on, and I want your guys' opinion. I want your opinions, too. So don't forget to share this on your timeline. Write in those comments. And, yes, I need to know, why was the Tennessee woman arrested for chewing the mane of a horse?
I cannot wait to hear this.
Good. Plus, also,
was she that hungry?
We'll find out. We'll find out. And then also, there was a Tennessee state trooper that was fired for allegedly ripping off the face mask of a protester in Nashville. Well, he got arrested. Why did he get arrested? Let's find out. And then, what's the other one? Oh yeah, this weird one. I'll just tease it a little bit. A Tennessee guy. He was trying to steal a taxi, okay? I'm going to break that story down for you, all right? Yeah, it's always an interesting one when it comes out of East Tennessee. Yep, one tooth, just as I thought. All right, so yeah, that's all coming up next on the Joe Padula Show, where Clarksville goes to party with a purpose. Absolutely.
Anna Price with Voice of Choice, and oh my God, I'm here with the best interviewer I've ever met. Joe Padula Show, absolutely.
The following is a paid advertisement for legal services.
Hello, Clarksville. Lawyer Wayne here. Yes, I am a real lawyer, and yes, I have 9 kids. Do you know what the number one complaint about lawyers is? It's not how much they cost or even how good a job they do. It's that they don't return phone calls. Well, if you go to lawyerwayne.com, I've got my cell phone number on there. You put it in your phone, and if you need a lawyer, text me. You can come down to my office at 120 South 2nd Street. We can talk about your case. I offer free consultations. Know your rights, know your options. lawyerwayne.com.
Following is a paid advertisement for legal services.
Hello, Clarksville.
When you have people in... You know what I can't stand? When you have people in Clarksville saying that there is nothing to do. Not for nothing, you couldn't be any more wrong. And obviously, you've never been to O'Connor's Irish Pub. Right off of Exit 1. It's like an adult daycare center. I mean, you go inside, you got the food, you got the drinks, okay? You got the DJ, you got the stage, you got the live music, the whole bit. It's fantastic. They got pool tables in the back, dartboards, video games, UFC main events on the dozens of screens that are inside and out. Oh, and outside, they got the cornhole boards, they got the outdoor tiki bar, they got the outdoor DJ party, they got this huge, massive stage where they bring in the big names like Black Label Society and Puddle of Mud and Greta Van Fleet. The monthly bikini contests are great, and I'm even getting good at that beer pong. They got karaoke nights on Wednesday, open 7 days a week. There's always something to do in Clarksville. O'Connor's Irish Pub, Exit 1. Absolutely.
Hey, this is Coach Chesson. I just want you to know the Joe Padula Show is more addicting than a Popeye's chicken sandwich. Absolutely.
Joe Padula Show, absolutely. Hey, thanks for joining us. Appreciate you out there. Don't forget to go to the Joe Padula Show Facebook page. See that live video feed? Share it on your timeline. All right, let's spread the word that there is effective conversation going on here in Clarksville, Tennessee, y'all.
That was better.
The y'all's better, John?
That y'all was a good amount better.
I'm working on it.
That was beautiful.
And my reckons. Bay, I reckon I'm going to fix my y'alls.
Right.
Well, I'm fixing to fix my y'alls. Right.
All right. If you reckon.
I do reckon. But I ain't no holla back girl. Right, holler?
Holla back girl.
Yeah, they say the word holler down here. But that's like, oh, that's a good one. Gwen Stefani sings that, by the way.
Stop.
It all goes back to Gwen Stefani.
It all goes back to Gwen.
She'll figure it out as soon as she unblocks me from Instagram.
Oh my gosh.
All right, let's go over some local news. Oh, well, this one we're just gonna go statewide. All right, we're not gonna get into anything Clarksville at the moment. It was a good one yesterday with the mask mandate. Yesterday, that was a good conversation. But Bay, remember we covered that story about the Tennessee trooper?
Yeah.
Who who got fired for ripping off the face mask of that protester, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he got fired. You're fired. That's Vince McMahon. Here we go. Let's take a look at this. Boom. All right. So this Tennessee trooper arrested for assault after a confrontation with the protester. Let me get this down a little bit, and let's bring up this volume. Check this story out just for a brief moment. All right. Boom. Sorry, broccoli. Got to put you on pause. All right. Today, Junior.
States Briggs ripped a
All right. Yeah, this was the guy. Remember him, buddy?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I pressed play.
Tennessee Highway Patrol trooper fired after a confrontation with a protester has been arrested. Let's get straight to Josh at the WKRN.com alert desk.
Right, so Harvey Briggs has been booked into the Metro Jail on a charge of assault overnight. The video shows the confrontation back on August 10th. The warrant states Briggs ripped a mask from the face of a protester who was taking part in a demonstration near the state capitol, the paperwork says. Briggs was eventually fired from his job with THP as a result. Now, again, he was arrested overnight and released on a $1,000 bond about 2 hours later. This information just coming into the newsroom from a police.
Now, look at this. This is what we talked about with the video.
2 hours later,
The cop, the state trooper, babe, what'd you think? Because the phone is in the guy's face.
Yeah, I think he just tried to move the phone.
You think the state trooper
and his fingers
was trying to swap the phone, but the face mask got caught up on it.
Mm-hmm.
Can we watch it one more time? I was looking at my phone.
Let me show
Oddly
you.
enough, I was looking at my phone.
Let me show you the video. Here, let's go to the video here. All right. Take a look. It'd be funny if the John Mullins video starts playing. Yeah, I should have prepped him better for this. All right, here we go. All right, so
Is this body cam footage?
This footage is from the guy filming, the protester. All right, here's what the thing is. These state troopers are conducting they pulled over a car, right? And they're doing some type of, an infraction, blah, blah, blah. So the protester comes over to this where the state troopers are conducting the whatever happened for the pulling over, right?
So they're inserting themselves into a situation that they're not even involved in, or
yes.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, I'm just trying to get the facts straight. I'm not trying.
With again, sir?
So this state trooper here, okay, he is asking or telling the guy to get out of the area.
Yeah.
All right, out of the resting area or the citation area. I'm not a cop, okay? I don't know the terms. Now the state trooper, he's mad. He's pissed.
Sir, if you impede these gentlemen right here, we're going to have an arrest. Am I impeding them? I'm filming them. I'm telling you. I have a lawful right. Okay? I understand that. That's what I'm telling you. Okay. That's what I'm telling you. Cool. And when you address me, you use less colorful language also. I don't think I have to do that. I don't appreciate that. I'm sorry. I don't appreciate what you...
I'm guessing that the protester, made some type of, right. What was the NWA song? Mm-hmm. All right, F the police or something like that.
I do. It doesn't even concern you. This does. It absolutely does. How does it not? Do not impede those officers. I'm not impeding them. I'm telling you.
Like, protester, I get it. Stay there and film what you got to film or whatever you got to do from there. Okay, I get that. Okay.
Why is your hand on your gun?
Because that's the way it always is.
Okay.
Well, it's not like he's drawing the gun. I mean, it's.
That's the way it always is.
Okay.
Now, the officer is getting a little confrontational here. Okay.
I mean, look at their look at their feet. Like,
they're playing footsies.
He's in between these dudes. This dude's toes.
Look at this crease, though. First sergeant, isn't that a good crease right there in the pant leg?
Beautiful.
Right, strike. Now he's in the face of the protester.
Well, in the
You're not wearing a mask, and you're right up in my face. Look at this. What is your friend doing over here?
Do not impede them.
I'm not
understand?
impeding. What? Briggs? Oh, you're Briggs. Oh
yes,
my
I
God.
am.
Yeah. Okay. What?
And there's the mask. Now, let's take a look at that again for Bay's theory, because the phone is in the guy's face.
Briggs? Oh, you're Briggs. Oh,
Yes,
my
I am.
God. Yeah, okay. What the?
Nope. Bay, your theory was he went for the phone to move the phone?
Yeah, to move the phone.
No, the phone didn't even jump.
Let's take a look.
If you're that close and somebody taps the phone, it'll jump, right? Like,
Interesting.
it looks like he just reached for the dude's mask.
Now Officer Briggs
Briggs,
here,
oh Yes, my- I am.
or former Officer Briggs, I should say.
Yeah, okay.
You gotta have a more I get it, and here's the thing. I get it. These protesters have been doing such crap stuff, okay, to our law enforcement. I'm pro blue. All right, blue lives matter. All lives
Is
matter.
this here in Clarksville that you're talking about? or
This
you're
is in
talking-
Nashville.
Nashville. Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah. And I get it. These guys are strung out. Do I want to say they're stressed out? But sir,
I think everybody's stressed out nowadays.
You're going to do something
oh man, Joe Padula.
about that? You just ripped the mask off my face.
It's edited for everyone, by the way. It's edited. Okay.
What the?
What I say about the language now?
You just ripped a mask off my face.
I did not.
I have it on film.
Oh, come on. I'm tired of you people making stuff up.
What do you?
See, he says he doesn't rip the face mask off. I don't know.
Look at this.
It's
What's your
not-
friend doing over here?
You can't really see what really happened because it's not recorded.
Now, do the state troopers not wear body
I was
cameras?
going to say, you would think, no?
He
Right?
didn't have one though.
Yeah, no body camera, right? Interesting.
I feel like if he would have gone for the phone, he'd be looking directly at the phone, trying to grab for it, and you'd see something.
My saying is he's that close. He could have went.
That's
tried
true.
to Swipe it.
Yeah,
Missed it.
I think perhaps because he's not looking at the phone. The phone, as we see over here, okay, it's in the protester's right hand, right? Wait, did you see his nose hair? He clips him great. This guy has amazing nose hair, and no ear hair either. All right,
In my face? Look at this.
So so the phone's in the right hand.
What's your friend doing over here?
Do not impede them.
I'm not
understand?
Phone's coming to the chest.
Oh, you're Briggs. Oh
Yes,
my
I am.
God. Yeah.
Okay, so the Officer Briggs is eyeballing, right? First Sergeant, you've eyeballed many, right?
Quite a few.
Yeah, push Padula. Yeah, roger that, First Sergeant.
Okay. What the?
I don't know,
You
man.
gonna do something about that? You just ripped. Tired of me making it up.
So, but then it goes back to this post area, and there is
I mean, there has to be a camera there, huh? In the post area.
unreal. But yeah, so nonetheless, the protesters. The kid's name is Andrew Golden. He provided WKRN there, that's Channel 2 out of Nashville, with that video, and said that at the time of the incident, he was trying to capture a woman's traffic stop near the Capitol. All right, so the 22-year-old, all right, said that Briggs, who's a 22-year veteran of the Tennessee Highway Patrol, 22 years of service, and fired and arrested. Yeah, so I still don't understand what he was arrested for, though. What, assault? Yeah, he was booked into Metro Jail, okay, last week, according to court records. And the arrest warrant alleges that Briggs ripped off the mask from the face of a protester who was talking to him at a peaceful demonstration near the Tennessee State Capitol on August 10th. The paperwork states that the trooper then threw the mask, touching the protester's face in the process. You can get thrown in jail for that? That's crazy.
Well, is there a mask mandate right now?
Well, not in
Still
Montgomery County.
In Nashville? That's where this is, correct?
But is there a law that says if you rip somebody's face mask off, you go to jail? Like, this guy's got a case. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. We need Lawyer Wayne here. That's just weird.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I get it if it's an assault thing, but yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm sure he's going to lawyer up. All right, let's.
I'm sure we'll hear about it in a couple weeks on the Joe Padula Show.
You know what? We will. I'll contact the guy.
Yes.
I'll
You
contact the
should.
protester,
Have him in
and
here.
I'll contact
Have
I'll
them both
contact
in here.
Briggs. Oh, that'd be great. Separate them. Bay, would you like to sit next to the protester?
You might have to wear a mask.
Matt, what do you make of all this? Anything? Anything stand out for you?
It's kind of a tough situation to be in.
Uh-huh.
And I understand the officers trying to prevent the protest.
Here, I'll get right up on that mic if you don't mind. I gotta. That's Lawyer Wayne's mic, so it's all his settings.
So I understand that the Tennessee Highway Patrol is under an immense amount of stress given everything going on in the nation and Nashville, but you have to hold yourself to a higher standard. What would the situation have if it had been reversed? Let's say the protester had swatted the face mask off of the officer.
Right.
There would be no questions asked. He'd be going to jail.
Yep.
And the bond would not be $1,000, and it would not be just a termination. There'd be criminal charges.
You gotta keep, especially nowadays, you gotta keep your cool. You gotta do it. John Lockwood, if you were a first sergeant, something like this, and if a first sergeant ripped something off of a soldier that they're reprimanding, what would have happened to that first sergeant in your army?
He probably would have got accommodation when I was in.
Oh, accommodation, right.
Now he would be terminated quickly. He'd probably be chaptered out, court-martialed, something like that.
Right.
I was in a different army.
Right, understood.
I've been retired for 22 years.
Right, understood. Different army, right.
Even watching the video, it's a he said, she said kind of thing because you can't see, even with the camera, you can't see what happened.
Unless there's footage we don't. Unless there's footage that's not on there.
If someone else was videotaping it, or the other officer had a body cam on that could show what was going on. But just watching this video, you don't see him swiping anything.
From that little building, there could be a CCTV where you can see.
There has to be, right? There has to be.
But again, I feel like this is it's very shaky ground, this whole entire thing, because if you look at the officer's side of it, you don't really know what happened. And when he's trying to keep that guy from intervening, nowadays you don't quite know what's going to happen. Like officers don't know what one person with a camera will actually end up doing.
Yeah.
On the other side, if I was the person with the camera, somebody swatted at my face, took off a mask, I'd be pretty upset.
Yeah.
Especially if I was, because a lot of people, again, like COVID's a very real thing that's affected our nation. So, if I had a mask on and I was super, super nervous about that, and somebody just took their hand where I don't know where it's been, pulls off a mask and throws it off my face, I think both sides, we really don't even know what happened.
You know what I do? I take zinc.
Take zinc.
Zinc. I'm not a doctor, but I know it works for me.
Yeah. Boost that immune system.
I don't wear face masks.
Yeah.
I just take my zinc.
But at the same time, you gotta be wary of what both sides are gonna think.
Bay, the people in the car that got pulled over. Okay, what are they thinking? Do you know what I mean?
I love that Bay is their voice.
Yeah, yeah. Are they like? Yes, please let the other officers go and focus on this guy.
Right.
That's what I would have been like.
Do we know what the stop was for?
Yeah.
What was it for?
It was for.
You're making it up.
Yeah.
Okay, I was hoping for something.
All right, let's go. Let's move forward to a more serious story, okay? Yes, a Tennessee woman spotted chewing on horse's mane, charged with public intoxication. Yes, so the Tennessee woman was charged with public intox after being spotted chewing on a miniature horse's mane. The midget, can you say midget horses? The midget horses.
Miniature horse, I think.
Right. Yeah, the little people horses.
Miniature.
Yeah. So, and she said that it was. She was claiming that it was candy, the horse's hair. Right. So Cynthia Teeple, okay, which is always a fun name to say, Teeple. So Cynthia Teeple, she was spotted at a home. This was in La Follette. This was last month, and according to the Campbell County Sheriff's Office. Now, according to the report, okay, Teeple was seen shirtless, eating grass and dirt from the horse enclosure and chewing on the horse's mane near its head.
And she was just drunk.
Yeah, Bay?
I was thinking the exact same thing.
Yep, so the horse's hair is made of, she told a deputy that the horse's hair was made of Laffy Taffy and Airhead candy. What flavor Airhead would you eat?
Dirt.
Dirt flavored. The deputy said that she didn't know where she was and admitted to taking meth.
Well, yeah.
The day before. Yeah. So there you go. She got a public intox for taking meth and trying to eat Oh, miniature horse's mane.
Topless.
All right, my question to you guys. John Mullins, if you get caught eating a horse's mane, what candy are you calling it? You can't use Airheads or Laffy Taffy. That is off the table.
Seriously?
What would you want it to taste like?
Bubble Yum.
Okay, bubble gum. Okay, what
No,
flavor?
what's that? Big League.
Big League
Big
Chew.
League. That like.
Big League Chew.
At least it's kind of maney.
Yep, Big League
Big
Chew.
League Chew. That's it.
Okay.
Just chewing on the mane.
Officer, I took meth yesterday. I thought it was Big League Chew.
I thought it was Big League Chew.
Okay, very good. Very
Okay.
good. Yes. What do we got? John Lockwood. What candy would you want it to be?
I'd go with Twizzler.
Twizzlers. Yes. All
that was genius.
right.
Pull and peel.
You pull and peel. Yeah, I love the Twizzlers. They always get stuck though in the crown.
They do.
Yeah.
They
yeah.
do, huh?
Absolutely. Matt, what are you doing? What candy?
I mean, he took Twizzlers already, so I don't know.
That's why you said really. He took
Come on. And you said Big League Chew too. That you
Right.
said.
That's two good ones. Do we have a picture of her? I want to see her. There she is.
Those are some street miles right there.
Yeah. Don't do drugs.
Don't do
Don't do
It
drugs.
really is sad.
What do you think? What do you got? What candy we going with, man?
I'll go with jelly rings.
The jelly rings.
Classic jelly rings.
Classic jelly.
Raspberry flavored.
Very
with
good
dark
choice.
chocolate.
Oh my God, those are great.
That's incredible.
Not only is it old school, but it's classy at the same time.
It's Jersey.
It's Jersey. It is Jersey. Oh my God. Bay, what candy?
Gummy worms.
Okay, gummy worms. Just straight up
Yes.
gummy worms. Sorry, officer.
The ones that are like two flavors, like one on each end.
Yeah.
I'm going with cowtails.
Okay.
Cowtails.
That is actually genius. It's
Cowtails.
got the dry brown outside.
And then the officer would be like, you know what? Let me give you a ride home.
Let me give you a ride home.
Right. Cowtails. That's
We'll get you somewhere on the way home.
good for you.
Let's stop by the What is it? What are the gas stations around here?
We'll go to a Mapco.
Was that in La Follette, Tennessee?
Yeah.
Is that close to here?
No.
okay.
John Lockwood, where's that at? Is that more East Tennessee?
More east.
Yeah, speaking of East Tennessee, yes, an East Tennessee man charged with trying to steal a taxi cab while intoxicated. Oh, yes. So this is out of Johnson City. I like Johnson City, actually.
When they book them, do they no longer do them like in front of the booking pictures in front of the height type thing?
Well, it is Johnson City. Maybe they don't have it anymore.
Understood.
Right. A lot of budget cuts.
They
over
like they measure it by how many blocks he's up.
Yeah,
Cinder
yes,
blocks
yeah.
he's up.
Yeah. Well, those are 12 foot, right? 12-inch blocks.
Square blocks. 1
Right.
foot squared.
Right.
Okay, he's probably about 5'5".
Yeah, 5'5", both ways. So Johnson City, Tennessee, the Johnson City man, he was arrested on Sunday after police said that he tried to steal a taxi. See, what caught me was I didn't know we still had taxis. But yes, we still do. He tried to steal the taxi, allegedly, and drive off while a 3-month-old was inside. Oh, my God. Why was a 3-month-old inside
In the
taxi? Johnson City.
Tennessee.
According to the release from the Johnson City Police Department, officers were called to the Clark Street Baptist Church. John Lockwood, have you preached there?
No, sir.
Okay, maybe they need you then. Maybe they need you. So this was about 8:45 p.m. after receiving reports of a domestic disturbance. Now, when officers arrived, they reportedly they encountered Travis Delaney, who's 37 years old. Okay, so walking with...
He's only 30. He's 37. That's it?
Well, he was walking with a stroller close to the location of the disturbance. All right? So the release says that a 3-month-old child was in the stroller. Okay, we tracking so far?
Yeah.
Stroller. I'm picturing one of those old school strollers too, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So after speaking with Delaney, officers found that he was intoxicated and tried to call him a taxi. Hey, not bad, right? No public intox. Listen, you had a few drinks. Let's get you home, all right? With your stroller, with the kid, the whole bit. So now the Johnson City Police Department report also says that when the taxi arrived, Delaney now would not get in. Okay? All right. Now, he has a right not to get in. He also has a right to get a public intox if he is hammered, right? You do the test, right? The whole bit. Maybe the kid should have drove home. But nonetheless, the release says that the officers had no choice after his refusal but to take him into custody for public intox.
Wow.
So, while officers were attempting to arrest him, he allegedly resisted and eventually tried to steal the taxi and drive it while the kid was inside. Well, I wish I had the
intoxicated.
I wish I had that Matrix speed chase music going right now. Wasn't prepared. Intern Shane. Now, also, the Johnson City Police Department reports that he wasn't taken into custody after a brief physical altercation, in quotes. After the release, EMS arrived and transported Delaney to the Johnson City Medical Center, and Delaney was medically cleared at the medical center before being transported to the Washington County Detention Center. Wow. Yeah. He was charged with felony child endangerment. Felony attempted motor vehicle theft, public intox, and resisting arrest. Wow. Now, according to the Johnson City Police Department, the child was released into the custody and was able to walk home. So he was placed on... That's not true.
3-year-old... Oh, I was like, 3-year-old child?
Right.
It's 3 months.
3 months
3 months. Well, here's the thing. This is what sucks. This kid is now in the custody of the Department of Child Services. You know what I mean? Damn.
I'd rather be in the custody of Department of Child Services.
I hope the
than
kid's in the right
car
place.
with someone who's drank a bunch of alcohol. Which one?
I know.
I don't know much about. Well, you're right. I don't know much about DCS, but Lord have mercy. Like
No, I feel bad for the kid.
intoxicated driving is something I'll never give on.
No, Department of Children's Services in Tennessee is actually very good.
Very
I
good.
adopted my oldest son after fostering him for almost 2 years.
Yeah, I don't know
Isn't
much
that
about
cool?
that. That's incredible.
They're very good. I just feel bad for the kid that they got a bad home life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the guy, he was placed on a $20,000 bond, scheduled to appear in court. This was Tuesday. They're going to court Tuesday.
I'm surprised it's only a $20,000 bond.
It's Johnson City.
Oh.
No, I love Johnson
Tennessee.
City. Yeah.
Rock me, mama, like a wagon
I hate that they got wagon wheel because of the cadence. The
Clarksville, Tennessee.
Yes.
There you go.
By the way, that wagon wheel song, great. Originally written by Bob Dylan back in the 60s.
way.
Yeah, and then Old Crow
Old
Medicine.
Crow Medicine Show.
Mm-hmm. They go, hey Bob, can we finish your song?
Yo, Bobby.
And you know what he said?
What?
He said, sure. Sure, you can finish.
Sure.
You can finish the song. Crazy news stories. All right, well, we got to get out of here, but I got Chemo's Big Prize Trivia tonight over there at Chemo's Y Bar and Grill.
Oh.
First place gets a $100 gift card.
Lord have mercy.
That's crazy. Lord have mercy.
Incredible.
Second place gets $50 gift card.
Seriously?
Yeah.
For trivia.
Right, for trivia.
That's a good deal.
Even if you finish third, you could suck at trivia, finish third, and get a $25 gift card.
What do you do to keep people from Googling the answer on their phones?
Threaten them.
Got it.
I rip their face mask off.
Joey Padula
They don't wear
fired.
face masks in there. Montgomery County, we don't have that mandate. Plus, they're eating and drinking. That was one of the
Are
exemptions.
places like Walmart requiring masks in here?
Oh, well.
Because a lot of places are like, there's not a lot of places are, even though there's not a mandate, the companies will still have a mandate for customers to wear masks.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: I have a medical condition.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
there you go.
I mean, are they gonna not let me in their store and be what is it? They're gonna because I have a handicap, they're gonna not let me go in their store. That's not cool.
What's your medical condition?
I don't like it.
Oh, okay. There you go.
No, you can't ask me that.
It's the HIPAA law.
Oh, they can't? They
No.
can't ask it? Ah. I'm not fresh on the HIPAA laws.
But nonetheless, hey, just be safe out there. Do what you got to do. Wash your hands.
Do what works for you. Do what works for you.
Absolutely. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Don't tell me what to do. All right. Cheers. You're all phonies anyway.
How do we respond to this?
Let me tell you, I've got into, especially on the show here, the face debate, the face mask debates, and then when I go see you have a few drinks, that's all out the argument. I've seen you out there. All right, let's move forward. John Mullins, what'd you learn on the show today? Anything stand out?
The biggest thing that stood out is that if you're chewing on a miniature horse's mane,
That's so weird.
odds are you've probably done meth and you'll get arrested.
Yep. Eating dirt.
Eating dirt.
Eating
literally, that's honestly, but again, it makes me feel super sad for.
Yeah, don't do drugs.
I think even if you do drugs, you deserve a second chance and rehab.
Of course.
Maybe we can work on some rehab facilities. I don't even know much about it, but I think everybody that goes through times like that deserves a second chance and deserves to get back on track.
Well, there was another story about the same lady because I googled her name, and she was licking pig skins.
You're
Right.
so ridiculous.
Right. 2 weeks ago. Right.
You're so ridiculous.
Because the pork rinds are fresh.
As I was saying, just fresh pork rinds.
Fresh pork
deep fry 'em.
rinds. I love it. Glad you came in today, brother.
Thank you so much for having me.
Proud of your music and your story.
Thank you. Thank you for being the first radio station to play Better Man.
Isn't that cool?
That's incredible.
That's freaking score.
First radio interview, first
score.
Place to play it. Thank you so much.
Nah, forget about it. My pleasure, brother. John Lockwood, running for the City Council Ward 12. Anything stand out? What'd you learn on the show today?
You don't pull the mask off the old Long Ranger, and you don't mess with the THP.
Yeah, I know. Like, damn. What a crazy story. We'll bring up more updates and follow-ups on what's going on with the arrest of the state trooper out of Nashville. John, thanks for coming on today, brother.
Thanks for having me.
Best of luck.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I mean, Ward 12, again, johnlockwood.com. No age, just like John Mullins.
Yes.
Brother man. Jersey boy.
Another Jersey boy.
I know. What'd you learn? Anything stand out for you today?
We have 12 wards in Clarksville.
Isn't it? We have a total of, what do we have a total of? Hold on. Alexa, how many city wards are there in Clarksville, Tennessee?
12.
This might answer your question. I know about 79 cities near Clarksville, Tennessee.
Sorry, Alexa.
Alexa, pause.
Should have been nice to her.
You know what? I am rude to her.
Alexa, play Better Man by John Mullins. Just kidding.
If you go into the city council chamber.
This is Sean Mullins from Spotify.
Stop.
Oh, Alexa, pause.
Sorry, Joey. Sean Mullins.
Yeah, to find that answer, and I tell you, go to cityofclarksville.com, by the way. All right, a great website.
12?
No doubt.
There's 12.
12.
The
12
city
of them.
council chamber is set up in a big horseshoe.
Yeah.
You got 6 on each side, the mayor in the center.
Lucky horseshoe.
The city attorney sits on the floor.
Right.
Clerk, Madam Clerk.
Bada bang. Bada bang.
Sits on the actual floor?
Yeah, yes.
So you're the anchor of the horseshoe.
Yeah, that's right.
And what is it called? Cross
If this was
legs?
blackjack, you'd be the
Crisscross.
anchor at the end of the
Crisscross.
table.
Mm-hmm.
The good thing
Crisscross
about
apple.
exit 12 is you're right next to the door. You can get out anytime.
Yeah, that's right. Pee breaks, easier. Right. Bay, what'd you learn on the show today?
Oh, the drunken dad.
Yeah, the
That's
drunken
up-
dad.
Stole the taxi.
Damn.
With the kid.
Drugs are bad. Proverbs, chapter 20, verse 1. Wine is a muckmaker. It will make you cause arguments. Well,
Look it up.
This time it wasn't wine, but it was beer. It's alcohol. Just take it easy. I like my wines. Don't get me wrong. Oh,
Maybe just don't try to steal a car with a 3-month-old.
well, that's
while you're
that's why I don't have any kids.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Because otherwise, I'd steal cars with 3 months old.
Yeah, if I had kids, I'd be doing taxi theft.
Oh, gotcha.
I'd be doing Uber theft, though.
Uber
theft. I learned that John Mullins has an amazing sound, an amazing story.
Thank
you. I learned that that I want some cowtails now.
Oh,
I really do.
It made me crave them. When you said cowtails, I was like, "That's nasty, but incredible."
I have a hankering for them.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow. We got comedian DJ Pryor coming out with us. All right, another guy that went viral. He's doing well. Sky might be stepping by too.
Mm-hmm. Sky.
Yep.
Wow.
I know.
Incredible.
Wait until you hear what we got going on.
I can't wait.
Oh, big news.
Yes.
Oh, big news. Yes, big news. All right. Thank you for allowing us, enabling us to share some stories here on the Joe Padula Show, where Clarksville does go to party with a purpose. Absolutely.